Hey everyone, Bonnie Roberts here, coming to you live while I'm waiting in the kindergarten pickup lane for my son. Just wanted to share a message real quick. Last week I finally fixed the power steering on this minivan after about a year of my power steering not working. And I just put up with it for so long because it was okay. Like, it just gradually got worse. And I didn't really notice how bad it was until a few months ago when I really couldn't maneuver unless I was going fast. I really couldn't hardly even turn my steering wheel, and I realized that it was pretty dangerous to be driving around with my power steering pump out. But I just kept muscling that wheel around and just making it work. And I was fine and it worked, but I finally got it repaired last week, and when I picked up my car and backed out of the parking spot, the steering wheel just slid through my hands like butter, and I was amazed at the difference. It was night and day. And I just started laughing, like the whole way home. As I was driving home from the shop, I was just laughing because it was hilarious that it was so easy and such a simple thing. I just got it fixed, and it was done. And I didn't have to meet this resistance anymore. It was so beautiful that I could just turn and go wherever I wanted. So it just made me think about my life and how I do this. I do this in my life. I don't know, Damien. I do this where I just put up with stuff, and I put up with it being really hard, and just tell myself, well, it's fine, and I'll get through it, and I'll just power through and muscle that steering wheel around. When it doesn't have to be hard, it doesn't have to be that way. It can be simple and effortless, like driving now is for me. Last week, or on Sunday, I got into a major power struggle with my 7-year-old at church, and
Mom, I made it.
Yeah, and he was being disruptive during the meeting, and so I thought, I have to make this stop. I have to make him sit down and be quiet. So I just grabbed him and tried to hold him still and told him he needed to be quiet, and it just made it so much worse. Like, me resisting him made him fight me to try to get away, and made him way more noisy, way more disruptive than if I had just left him alone. It really wasn't a big deal what he was doing. But as soon as I decided to resist it, it made it into a way bigger deal. And as you parents out there know, when you get in power struggles with your kids, nobody wins. It's not possible to win, because when you win, you lose, because you're hurting your relationship with your child. So there really is there's no winning against a power struggle. And while I was doing this, I knew this doesn't work, and I just kept doing it, even though I knew it wasn't how I wanted to be. And so it just the thing that it brought up for me is it really reminded me of all of the unhealed stuff that I haven't fixed yet inside me, and that's why I was fighting to control him, because it's really about me, and I want to be able to control myself. So that's why I get in these power struggles, and it's pointing out just what I need to work on inside myself. So the key to Rebecca commented, thank you. Wish I would have figured that out when my kids were little. Yeah. It's huge. It's huge as a parent. It's all that I'm learning is really transforming the way I show up, even though I don't always show up the way that I know I want to. Thanks, Rebecca. Anyway, the thing to do to transform life from being hard to easy is inner work. Because when we heal those things that, those traumas and those things that, those just false stories that we've told, especially when we were children, we made up false stories. When we heal those things, it takes the resistance out of our life. And then it can really be easy.
There's ice cream.
Ice cream, cool. I think we better go get some ice cream after this. Anyway, for my entire marriage, I told myself that marriage is hard. It just is. And there's no way around it. And you just have to put up with it. And you just have to make it work and work really hard and put in all this effort. And I really think that attitude is partly what ruined my relationship with my husband. That I expected it to be this burden and this struggle and this trial even. I didn't realize that my attitude was so destructive. I thought that it was good.
Hot dogs?
Hot dogs, wow. I thought that it was good to put in effort and try really hard. Like I thought that was a virtue. But now I'm realizing it's really not. Because anytime we are resisting chips, we're actually creating more of the thing that we resist anytime we resist something. So I'm learning a new way to live is just to live in flow and just let things happen and go with it and follow your heart and follow your feelings and do what you want to do instead of just resisting all the things that you don't want to do or succumbing and just selling out and just, okay, I better do I have to do this, so I better just buckle in and do it. That is not how I want to live. Chicken, yeah. So I'm choosing to show up in a different way, and just make life fun and easy and effortless. And I really think it can be that way if I decide it can. So anyway, just wanted to leave that message with you. I'd love to hear any comments you guys have about that. Oh, one more thing. When one of my best friends, before she got married, she told me, everyone keeps telling me marriage is really, really hard. And she was like, why does it have to be hard? Why does everyone tell me that? She was about to get married, so it made her really sad because she didn't want to choose into that story. And I feel bad that I told her, it just is hard. That was my experience, and I didn't know what I know now to tell her that it could be differently. So I really hope that her experience has been different. And all of you who are experiencing it as really hard, I have a lot of compassion for you because I know how that feels. But just try out shifting in your mind that it can be another way, and just see if that gives you better results. Oh, cool trick, buddy. Anyway, I came from the gym, so I'm super gross, but I just wanted to leave this message anyway, and I hope everyone has a great day. Bye-bye.
Not sure what